Hey guys, it's Sammy. Welcome back to my channel. And today, little new position. Maybe some of you have seen this section of my room before from my bookshelf reorganization video, which I will link up above for you guys. But today I'm just going to be going over just an overview of my TBR cart, which is aptly named a TBR cart. These are split into 3 different sections of books that I want to read on my TBR. I'm going to go through what are kind of like the different sections and the books that are on those shelves. So I hope you all are excited, and without further ado, I'm just gonna hop into the tour. So I moved you out a little bit so you can see the whole cart. Basically 3 tiers. This is a 3-tier rolling cart. I actually got it from BJ's, which is a big box wholesaler that's similar to Costco, Sam's Club. You probably have one of them around you if you're in the US. Not sure about other countries, but these have become so popular in recent years. I got this back in 2017, and if you're actually curious, you can watch the vlog or the haul where I got it from my dorm room when I first moved into college. But they sell these plenty of places: Michael's, IKEA, Target. I promise you, if you type in 3-tier cart on any of those websites, on any website, you're gonna find something that is very similar to this. And I don't move it around. First of all, I'm on carpet, so it's nearly impossible to move. It is so heavy, so it's really just a decoration piece. That's basically that. As you can see, I hung pictures on it. So I have these like string lights, which are kind of janky right now. Obviously, they don't come with it. They're just like normal fairy lights. They don't even work. Actually, I strung them all up and then I went to turn them on. They don't turn on, but I don't feel like restringing them. And then I just clothespinned a bunch of pictures. Actually, this picture here is me and Morgan Matson and Siobhan Vivian at a book signing, and that's like really the only book-esque picture on here, but the rest of them are just cute pictures that I really liked and I wanted to show off because I didn't have any place else to put them in my room. Anyway, that's like the overview of the shelf, but now I'm going to kind of first like go over what each shelf is, and then I'll show you a closer up, and then it'll be a lot hopefully easier to understand. But basically up here, so as you can see, I kind of have like hardcovers and then paperbacks, which down lower you can't see them all right now obviously. Hardcovers, paperbacks, or just bigger books, because this one's actually a paperback but it's bigger, and then hardcovers, paperbacks, and that's just the style I went with. So this top shelf is essentially books that I want to read ASAP. These compile of my 5-star prediction video books, which link above, as well as the books that I said I wanted to read this year. This is all those books, and then just books that I recently bought and I'm highly anticipating. I feel like it's the nicest way to see all this, and these are the books that I told myself I really wanted to read this year and I put a priority on. Easy to pick up, nice, and I can see them every time I'm in my bed over there. I know these books and I know I need to pick them up, so it's really helpful for that. Some of the books actually kind of strung down here because they were a little too big to put up here and they didn't really fit. So I have a few of the either 5-star predictions or books I said I was going to read down here on this shelf as well. But that is not the main purpose of this shelf. This shelf is actually a shelf for future videos I have planned. I put books on here. A lot of them are in groupings where I will have like a vlog put together. I'm obviously not going to tell you the vlog that these books are going to be in, but I am going to show you them and maybe you can put them together. I'd love to see any guesses that you have down below for what videos I might use these books in. Regardless, I'm very excited for them. So that is the next important shelf. And then I couldn't think of what books I wanted to put on here, and oh my. But then when I did my the 12 books, these 12 books expire or self-destruct in 12 months video, which I'll also link up above. I'm probably getting really close to my card limit, but I digress. I'm sorry. If not, it'll be linked down below. I put those 12 books on here so I am always looking at them and I know where they are on my shelf. I don't forget. They're all down here. I'll go through those too really quickly. I know you guys probably recently watched that video. Once again, linked up above. But yeah, that is just like an overview of my cart. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. I didn't think this was going to be like a super big thing. I didn't like really decorate this much. Here's a little look of a closer view of like the decorations. Like I said, nothing super special. So now I'm going to take you off here and I'm going to go through the books kind of individually, but more of just so you can get an overview. Okay, like I said, this is the top shelf here. I really tried to go with like hardcovers that fit the same size, which was kind of just a coincidence because these are this one's a little bit smaller than these, but the both of these are in 5-star predictions, I believe. And then these 3 here are just books that I bought this year that I'm very, very excited for. And I've talked about a lot of these books before too. Once again, all the videos that I've linked up above. I guess I'll also link my book haul that I hauled all these books in if you want to know more books that I bought, because not all of them are on this top shelf. Okay, moving on to my paperbacks. Like I said, just a lot of, you can't even see them all, but oh, actually there's some hardbacks down there. I kind of forgot about those, not gonna lie. I try to keep them visible, but like I said, it gets a little weird down here. I love the ones that don't really have, like, it's just like a shelf, and I would have gotten that if like this hadn't have been for a purpose of like being also a nightstand before, so like stuff would have slid off. But if it was just for books, I would highly recommend like the flat rolling carts, so it doesn't have this lip, so you can always see all the books. But regardless, like I said, more books. I think this is books I want to read by the end of the year, books I want to read by the end of the year, books I want to read by the end of the year. This is just a book that I just added actually because I finished a book that was originally on here. This is just like a book that I've been meaning to get to for a really long time. Recently got this, so excited for it, and gosh, scoot it back a little bit. Very dark down there, but The Forbidden Wish and This Is Our Story, these are 2 books. I believe they're both 5-star predictions. So, hello, 30 mirror. I'll push these back up and it won't be as hard to see the rest of the books. Okay, like I said, those are the hardest to see down there, but as we move down to these, oh no, okay, kind of fixed it, but okay, here we go. So like I said, all of these books are kind of books that I have a video planned around them. They're in groupings, they're not in those groupings in the stack, but possibly you could guess. So we got Night Owl's Jen Bennett, My True Love Gave to Me, Gold Scar on Cold Town, Summer Turned Pretty, I Let You Go, Thicker Than Water, Summer Days and Summer Nights. And then over here, I'll tell you actually that this one actually doesn't have a video. It's one of my books I need to read this year. And then Because You Love to Hate Me, Night Film, Darkest Corners, and Behind Her Eyes, which actually The Darkest Corners is another one where this is a book I need to read this year. But overall, these are the books I have on this shelf. As you can see, I talked about it before, but these bottom shelves over here, so like these and these is like my actual TBR, like more of my TBR, and then this is like my immediate TBR, but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna pick books from over here or something like catches my eye. Okay, down here, once again, like I said, these are books that I said I was going to read for my 12-month self-destruct, you know what I'm saying. I actually already read one, which is here. I won't say which one it is. I will make you go watch the video so you can find out which one it is. But if you didn't watch that video, here are some of the books. I'm not going to go over what all of them mean or are, but you kind of see them here, and I'm excited to read them. I'm glad I'm already getting through them. I'm hoping to actually kind of finish them before 12 months is up, or at least give them a try, so I can clear up the shelf for, I'm not really sure what, maybe another one of these or a different sort of long-term video that I have planned. But yeah, that's really all there is to my TBR cart. It just sits over here in the corner of my room, and those are unhauled books that I need to move into a box. But it's really nothing special, just a nice little cart. So this video was kind of uneventful, but I hope it at least gave you some inspiration on how you could organize your TBR cart if you have one, or maybe this was like the final push that you will get one. I really recommend it just because I didn't get through my TBR like very well at all last year or the year before. I was just picking up so many books that either I was like buying new books or listening to audiobooks on my like from my library that I didn't even own, and this has helped me so much with just like seeing how many books I still have to read. And then also when I rearrange my bookshelves, putting all of my TBR books on like certain shelves so I know what books I still haven't read on my shelf. It's very motivating. It's hard, don't get me wrong, like looking at all these books, I'm like, I'm scared for my future. Like, I want to read all these books obviously, and it's exciting to have and own so many books, like over 200, no, like I don't know, like 160 something books on my physical TBR. it's a lot. It's exciting. I love having a library, but it is overwhelming too. And the TBR cart really helps like break it down and make it manageable. Like, it's so exciting to read a book off the TBR cart, put it onto my red shelves, and then pick a new book from my TBR shelf and move it over. It's like a rewarding sort of system. Highly recommend it. Once again, I'll link down some TBR carts for you down below. Highly recommend them. I don't know what else much to say here. Feel free to ask any questions. Feel free to leave some guesses on what you think the videos I have planned for these books on the middle shelf are. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye!